use my Kat Von D ink liner. I did my eyes already. I didn't do a talk through because I wanted to speed up that process. However, I'm going to be reviewing the Bobbi Brown Skin Longwear Foundation today. And this foundation claims to be a medium coverage, and also it claims to be for all skin types. It is a skin foundation. It's oil free. The foundation finishes to a matte finish after apply, and it has that natural effect. This is the first impression. I haven't tried the product yet, so I'm going to let you guys know what it is all about. So it says that it is a 16-hour wear foundation, which is medium coverage but could be buildable to a full coverage. It also has an ultra silky emulsion feature that perfectly balances out with the skin. And then also with the ingredients that's in the foundation, it is supposed to make you feel as though you are not wearing any foundation. I haven't tried any Bobbi Brown foundation, so maybe I have in the past, I don't know, but I probably haven't filmed my look wearing Bobbi Brown foundation. So when I went to the store, for some reason I felt that I wasn't matched perfectly, and when I got home the foundation was dark. And so this is the packaging of the foundation. It is in a black box here. It says it is a skin longwear weightless foundation, broad spectrum, SPF 15. It says here full cover, oil free, shine control. Actually it's not a full coverage foundation, because you see, I think it's not a full coverage foundation is because it's watery. I'm going to treat this foundation as though I was wearing it every day. I'm not going to put it on without a primer and say, you know, the foundation didn't work out. So I'm going to prime my face. I'm going to do my regular skin routine or my regular foundation routine before we get into this. And I have been enjoying this Shiseido White Lucent Brightening Protective Emulsion Cream. Just one puff, and I'm going to use my MAC Cosmetics Time Check lotion as well. Just a little bit of that. I'm going to blend them both together and then put on my face. My brow game is not up to date. I'm not here for the brow today. I'm here for this foundation, so we're going to get into it. And so for primer, I'm using Dr. Brandt's Luminizer Primer Base. It is a luminizing primer, I should say. And so that's going to be the base for this foundation. It better be working well. So these areas is where I have my pores. I have a normal skin type. I am not oily at all, and I'm not dry. So I pretty much have a normal skin type. But I do see some pores right in this area, so that's why I'm always focusing on it. And of course I do focus on my smile lines as well. Okay, now that the face is moisturized, I'm going to go into the foundation. This is the packaging of the foundation. It has a glass packaging. It has this cap on here, and they also have a pump, which I do love. I've been loving the Clinique foundation, but what I do not like about the Clinique foundation is that it has this dual applicator. So I don't like that, because I have to put it on my face and always put it back in here for the contamination purpose. I do not like that idea of foundation that has, you know, dual applicator. So let's get into this. Let's see how this wears. And the shade they put me in was Cool Almond. But like I said, I think it's very dark for me. Yeah, extremely dark. So I'm going to take it back. So I'm going to do the application with a beauty blender and a stippling brush. For a clean stippling brush, and I'm just going to moisturize the brush with my Ole Henriksen Nurture Me facial water. I always like to put it on too as well, so that the foundation blends out well. Especially this foundation is supposed to be a matte finish, so I just want to make sure that it blends out evenly. So I'm gonna pick this. I'm gonna go with this side. It is extremely dark for me. I'm not happy about that, and I kept telling the lady that likes in Sephora fools people this foundation is dark, and she said, oh no, it matches with your neckline. Oh, my neckline? My neck is not that dark. You guys can see here, I didn't color correct, and under the skin here, there's the blemishes and the freckles around here on my face. And so to give it the benefit of the doubt, I'm going with the second pump. And I just love the softness of this foundation. I love the way it is blending out. It is not difficult to blend at all. Very soft, very nice, feels good on the skin. I am just loving the finishing as well. Does not feel that I have makeup on. Even I just put the second pump on here, it feels so okay. And yeah, this foundation is not a full coverage foundation. It's a medium coverage, and I don't think it's big. It can be buildable to full coverage, and the only reason is because I can still see my freckles under here. So this foundation is definitely not a full coverage foundation. Well, let's move on. Let's go ahead and grab my beauty blender here, and I'm going to blend this other side of the foundation with the beauty blender. Of course, the beauty blender is going to make it blend like a dream. It's blending out so well with the beauty blender as well. Like this side, it is not giving me a full coverage as well. I know. Let me go ahead and blend out the middle area here. Okay, so mind you, I use two puffs on this side, and I use one here, and I think they're both blended out the same way. I don't know how to describe that, but I see that the both of them are blended out the same way. At the same level, I should say. For this foundation, it has a fresh scent, refreshing scent. This is perfectly blended out. Now I'm going to conceal my face, and I'm using Revlon Colorstay concealer in medium. I'm just going to take another beauty blender and blend. This concealer is a full coverage concealer, and I do compare it to the Tarte Shape Tip. I had a Tarte Shape Tip concealer, but I do not use it anymore because I found it very difficult to suit my skin type. I used tan sand, I went to medium, and I think I struggled with it 3 times trying to pick the shade, but I didn't like that I couldn't fit in a particular highlight shade or concealer shade for my highlight. To set my contour, I'm using my Sacha Buttercup Cosmetics setting powder. Now I'm going to take my MAC 139 or 35 brush. The number is fading away, and I'm going to bronze my face, and the bronzer I'm using today is the Maui Matte Bronzer from Becca Cosmetics. Love this baby so much. You need to shape that face, guys. Shape that face. But honestly though, I really love the feel of this foundation on my skin. Feels very fine. I want to contour the bridge of my nose as well with Maui Nuts. So now that I've bronzed my face, the foundation feels good. It has dried down to a semi-matte finish, but it is supposed to dry down to a matte finish. So moving on, I'm taking this Pure Cosmetics bronze brightening palette that I got from BoxyCharm. I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills 823 brush, and I'm taking these two shades together. This baby was made for my skin. Look at the glow. Look at the glow. I'm grabbing my Morphe MB1 brush, and I'm going to set my face with Magic Up pressed powder. I'm using this as well to dust off the highlights. And now what it's also doing is blending in along with the highlight, because I don't want the highlight to look like it's stealing the show. This whole thing is all about the Bobbi Brown foundation, so I'm not gonna sit here and let this highlighter just take off like this. I really love the foundation. I hope I can get the right match for my skin. I'm just pressing this powder into my skin and buffing it out at the same time. To set my face, I'm using my LA Girl Pro Setting HD Definition Setting Spray. Man, it comes out like boom, 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 boom. Sprays out too much. For lip pencil today, I'm using Chestnut Lip Pencil from my Cosmetics. So I'm all gone, you guys. The two lipstick I'm using today are from one is from Shira Cosmetics, and the name is Ruby Slipper, and the next one is from Morphe. Is called Bessie or Rose. I can't see it anyway. So this is Ruby Slipper, Shira Cosmetics. Lipstick wears perfectly, feels comfortable. So now we've gotten to the point where I'm showing you the finished look, and I hope you love it. So I'm going to just give you quick details on this foundation. I will definitely recommend this foundation. I love the feel of it. It feels so comfortable, wears perfectly on the face, and I just won't like for you guys to miss out on this. The only thing is, like I said, my shade was off, and so you want to make sure that you are being matched carefully or correctly. And this foundation is an oil-free foundation, so it dries down to a matte finish. It cleans, but I think it dries down to a summer matte finish, because my face feels a little bit tacky, and I don't think it's because of the moisturizer that I put under my skin, because the other matte foundations have always been matte, even though I did all the prep and everything. But this foundation is not completely matte. I mean, I'm not saying that it's transferable. Let's see. Yeah, it's not completely dry to a matte finish yet, and I've had it on for a little bit over 10 minutes, I would say. So but yes, it is a very pretty foundation. It says that it is available to full coverage. You know, let me give them that. I would say yes, because I was kind of finding some little blemishes under the foundation, but now that I put my powder on, those are gone. So I give it the full coverage, medium to full coverage wear. Another thing that the foundation claims is that it is a multi-dimensional matte finish that's comfortable, breathable, and weightless. I would give that to them. It is very comfortable on the skin. Like I said earlier, it feels very good, and I think yes, it is breathable. It's not hugging onto my skin like, hey girl, I'm here, you know, I'm present, don't ignore me, I'm here, you know. It's not like that, you know. That's something that I like about this foundation. And it also does have that very smooth application, blends out effortlessly, and that means that I did not have any struggle blending out the foundation, whereas some foundation you were blending out and it's a little bit, you know, patchy here and there, but it did blend out pretty much okay. So I love that. And then also they has a skin loving, non-acnegenic formula with marine sugar, cane, algae extract, and natural mineral powders that helps control of excess oil and shine, obviously because it's a matte foundation anyway. Meanwhile, it says here that the moisture binding glycerin is the key word. Glycerin delivers refreshing hydration, because glycerin is supposed to pull you know, get moisture into your skin. So that's a great component of this foundation. That's a great ingredient. And the foundation also claims that they tested it on heat and humidity in order to allow that 16-hour, you know, wear. It is a waterproof formula. Obviously, if it's wearing for more than 16 hours, it should be intact from the sweats and all that. So it says here that it's a flexible coverage that won't crease or streak or stays colored true. And like I said, I agree with that, because when I was blending the foundation, it blended out perfectly. It wasn't there wasn't any hustle in blending out the foundation. It blended out smoothly, very perfect, and I love that. It is a parabens and sulfate free as well, and it also is made without phthalates, I think so. And then the foundation is available in 30 good shades. Okay, Rihanna King, she hit it with 40, but Bobbi Brown is here with 30. And guess what? On the 9th of February, Marc Jacob new foundation will be launching, and I will bring that review to you guys as well, because that's one thing that I really want to try. And so the foundation is made for all skin types. It is a vegan and gluten-free foundation. So with that said, this is my first impression of this Bobbi Brown foundation, and I do recommend you buying it. I know there is the NARS foundation. Bobbi Brown retails for $46. You might pay about $50. For Bobbi Brown, NARS's foundation is $49, so you probably be paying $54 with taxes. So I always like to throw that out there. So if you want to try both of them, that's fine. I haven't tried the Narcissist foundation, but I will definitely be trying that and bring that information to you as well. But that's it for today, guys. Please subscribe to my channel. Thumbs up this video if you like it. Let me know in the comments if you did find anything in the tutorial and first impression, you know, feasible to you. Let me know. So talk to you guys in my next video. Bye, YouTube.